Good morning, everyone. Welcome to First Spiritualist Church Sunday service. And I just want to thank you all for being here. I'd like to send a special thank you out to our editing committee in helping to get all of these videos linked together and sent out to all of you. I'd like to thank our special speaker today, who is Eden Steele, and our special music, who is Kaya Olivia. Oh, what a nice warm Sunday. So anyways, thank you all for being here today. And on behalf of First Spiritualist Church and myself, we welcome you and honor you and thank you for tuning in. So let's just close our eyes and become present and in the moment. Just taking in a nice deep breath and letting that breath out slowly all the way. Breathing all the way in again and all the way out. Dropping your shoulders down, releasing any pressure in the mind, letting go of all thoughts, allowing Spirit to enter in and open up our hearts, our minds, our ears, allowing us to hear the wisdom, feel the love, and connect with the presence that is here for us right now, and to be able to receive the messages that are given today to bring peace, balance, and love in our life. And we welcome you, wonderful friend, beloved God, teachers, guides, and angels, into our presence. We thank you for your love and your light and your wisdom. We honor our higher self, our God self, our light, for bringing us here to this moment to open up and receive this wonderful spiritual food. Take a breath in and feel your angelic loved ones coming into your presence. We welcome you with gratitude, with love, with light, as we gratefully receive your love, your light, and your blessings. Thank you, wonderful Spirit. Taking a nice deep breath in. Today I am impressed to share with you the energy, the word, the belief of focus. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where is your focus? Where's your focus been? Where do you attempt to have your focus kind of resonate on a daily basis? I know that athletes and writers, directors, musicians, anyone who really wants to hone in on a skill applies their focus towards that so that they can master, to get better and better. And not everyone starts out doing their best. Not everyone, we all have to learn how to walk before we can learn how to crawl. And even as a small child, how much focus you can put into something. And all of you who've had small children know how much focus children can put into something in order to get into something, or to learn how to walk, to learn a new skill, to learn to read. And as we grow up, as we grow into our adult bodies, and we don't pay as much attention to the things that we want, that bring us joy, that release stress, releases burdens, that brings us back to a place of quiet time, meditating, finding inner peace. And, you know, sometimes we don't link those two together. Like, you have to set time aside in order to sharpen your focus. And, you know, many of us fall into this pattern of just doing what we're supposed to do, what needs to be done. And at the end of the day, we're just exhausted and want to go to bed. And in the morning you wake up and you hit the alarm and you drink your coffee or your energy drink and you head off on your day to repeat the same pattern as yesterday. Now, that's fine as long as you wake up excited every morning and go to bed in gratitude. But so many times we get lost along the way doing what we're supposed to do, following the grid, following into what it needs to be for us to survive. And that's why Spirit is really bringing in the word focus to share with you, the intention of focus. Focus doesn't have to just exist to master a test, an athletic challenge, or even to be able to answer questions or counsel. But where do you place your focus when it comes to your own self? Are you focusing on removing limiting beliefs? Are you focused on removing some of the heavy challenges or whatever you've been carrying on your shoulders? And some of us are so nice that we carry other people's burdens on our shoulders because we think that we're so much better at being able to take on someone else's challenges than letting them take on their own challenges. Because sometimes many people feel like, well, since I've already been through the trenches, I can go through them again and save you from it. And, you know, it's really important that we place our focus on our own self and that we allow others to work through their own challenges. No matter how tempting that may be to rescue a child or a sibling or a parent or a friend. And I'm just being impressed to really have you intentionally focus on you. Focus on your inner joy and your peace. And focus on your path, your independence, yourself. So let's take in a deep breath and exhale. And another long deep breath. And exhale. And welcome back. And stretch. Okay. And I'd like to introduce to you today a very good friend, someone who I look up to, enjoyed spending time with, and her wisdom and her desire to create peace in the world is just absolutely wonderful, and I love her dearly. Now, I don't have the upgraded bio. I had a little bit of problems with my printer here at home, but I know that right off the cuff I can tell you she's one sharp cookie, and her spiritual path and her spiritual journey trickles out and touches everyone with the Midas touch everywhere she goes. And I truly love this woman. This is Eden Steele. And I'm going to read her bio. Eden spent most of her childhood in Lincoln, Nebraska, experiencing her first contact with spirit at age 10. Her special angel, or guide, has been her companion every day since that enlightening encounter. Eden Steele, M.A., EDS, founder and executive director, emeritus of Interactions for Peace, authored and created Peace Patrol. For those of you who have children, you know all about this. In 1989 and in 2001, Interactions for Peace became a 501c3 nonprofit corporation, and Primary Peacemakers was created. Way to go! Today, a wide variety of curriculum and activities form a systemic approach fulfilling the mission to educate lifelong, peaceful problem solvers and peacemakers. Her latest endeavor is developing and refining a curriculum of scientific self-discovery that teaches youth to optimize their mind-body synergistic connections. Eden and her team have partnered with thousands of students, parents, educators, and community leaders around the world to learn pathways to peace, using the tools to build, maintain, and sustain interactions for peace. Eden is an educator. Her experience includes teaching at every grade level, kindergarten through university. Her administrative experience began during the first days of Head Start and included serving as Western Region Academy Director for the newly formed AmeriCorps, National Civilian Community Corps, and continued as school principal. Her passion and belief system continues to focus on self-discovery and empowerment. Everyone, every day, every place. So, I told you she's pretty magnificent. Help me in welcoming Eden Rogers Steele. Thank you, Eden. You are always such a blessing and loaded with so much information that we can use in our own lives and share with others. So I would like to now move to the time when we give back to the church. And during this time, I know that people are kind of working through all of the same types of things that everyone in the world is working through right now. And I just want you to know that whenever you send a donation, it's truly, truly appreciated, because even though we're not at the church, we still have the bills coming in for the building, and everything and anything that you send in is truly appreciated, and it fully goes to the church. In fact, if you book any readings right now, and I do the readings through the church, all of the proceeds go to the church. So I just want you to know how much monetarily gifts are so appreciated. And you know, it's not always easy to ask for money. It just seems kind of just one of those things, I think, that's brought on a lot from childhood. But I'm just going to tell you that everything you donate, we truly appreciate, and it all goes towards the church. So even if you don't have money and you just want to donate your love and your energy and your healing, just put that intention in your hands right now. You can even place it on your heart. And if you're going to send a donation in over your phone via PayPal or Venmo or even your checkbook, place that in your hands. And if it's not available, then just place that intention in your hands and over your heart and repeat with me. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in my affairs. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in my affairs. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in my affairs. Wonderful Spirit, we thank you for all of the gifts, all of the love, and all of the energy that moves in, around, and through First Spiritualist Church. We ask that your love and your light and blessings reach out and enfold all of those, whether they're on a bed of pain, whether they're in their home, on the battlefields, or anywhere within the community. We are so thankful to have this beautiful place that we can still reach out, even if it's over the internet, to be able to touch everyone who is willing to receive or desire or want all the love that this place exudes. So for all the blessings that are returned 1,000-fold, we thank you, wonderful Spirit. And for all the monetary blessings that are sent, we ask that those be used for the highest and best good of the church. Wonderful Spirit, we are truly thankful for all of our blessings. Amen. Okay, so today we have special music, and that's Kaya Olivia Reuter. And I want to send out a little special extra request. Now, you may or may not know that Kaya and the Voices of Our City choir were on America's Got Talent, and they pushed through and they're moving on and they're going to the finals. So Voices of Our City choir, remember that. And if you can say some extra special blessings and send some love, and let's just push that intentional energy that they'll be able to carry this through to the next round, or perhaps even win it all. That would be great. So we love you, Kaya, and I just want to thank you so much for being our special music. I want to thank Eden Steele for her amazing self and wisdom, and most importantly, I want to thank all of you for joining. Now stay tuned for Kaya Reuter and our special music, and until we meet again, like, share, and subscribe, and heart explosion.